Flashmac here, sitting together with Rasco, Solefather Rasco, and today we're having him in our special rubric Vinyl Check, and we're gonna talk about some records from his catalog. So yeah, we should start.
Okay.
We should start with the first record, and it's this one here.
Oh wow. Okay.
Unassisted. Fanatic. Check it. Yo, it's Flipside and Rasco here to let them know. If niggas don't cooperate, gotta let them go. Get in the race and stop running at the snails.
I mean, well, this is why I'm even here today doing this joint right here. It's crazy about this record. This record costs, to record it, it cost $60, man. We recorded it. That's how we jumped in the studio. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but one take all the way through the song. And this is just for me, man. This is everything, man. Honestly, so without this record, I wouldn't be here today. So this is for me my favorite, my favorite joint. So yeah.
And it was even one of the first releases on Stone's Throw.
Absolutely, yeah. It was like the first, I think, vocal. Because at first they were doing some DJ, more beat stuff with Wolf and Fanatic, and this was the first. This is the first like MC or hip hop, 12-inch, man. So yeah, this one holds a special place in my heart for sure. So, absolutely.
PB Wolf told us in an interview that you shared a flat back then.
I'm sorry?
That you lived.
Yeah, we used to live together, man. Me, him, and Fanatic, the guy that did the beat, the A side, Unassisted, and we just rapped in the room, man, with the headphones. I was rapping in the headphones onto a tape. Played it for Wolf when we was driving to work one day, and he was like, "Yo, man, we got to put this out." And then so I'm thinking, like, "What do you mean put it out?" Because I'm not thinking it's possible, And he's like, "Yeah, we should go to the studio, record it, and put it on Stone's Throw." And I was just like, "Wow, okay." So then he came up with Hip Hop Essentials, gave me the beat for that. I did that, and had a little underground classic.
Imperial, y'all. Welcome to the surplus. My rhymes underneath the surface. Time to bring it to the light, right? Despite what you thought you heard.
Okay, this is like 99. I made this record. My daughter was born in 99. She was coming, so I wanted to do a record that was, that symbolized, the birth of my first child, and my attitude and how I was feeling at that time in my life, because I was really happy, So I did this joint, man, and got some help from, obviously the same people, Planet Asia, my man Fly, beats from
Mole Man,
absolutely. So we was doing a lot of work with Panic and everybody, man. But so this one's also special to me, for reasons, having my daughter and all of that stuff. So I was still in a good space here. Once we get to some of these older records, maybe then we'll see where my head was at then. But this is definitely one of my favorites as well.
Rascal, Planet Asia, yeah, yellow respect. Yo, praise the king, the real thing. I'll be ready to bring the quick swing like I'm still 16. 28 out of the gate. I tried to reach.
Yeah, you mentioned the Mole Man. Yeah, they contributed a lot of tracks. So.
How the West was won. I'm still in a good place here. This is like, for me, knowing where me and Asia came from, and I was going to school in Fresno, and he's from there, and he was this young dude, and he just rhyming all the time, like just ill. I'm like, who is this dude? And then we got introduced, man, and we would sit in my living room and write songs. Write songs to no beats. We would just be writing and writing and writing and writing. And I told him, I said, one day, when I go back home to San Fran, when I get out there and I get my record deal, and we both laughed, I'm gonna bring you out there, man. And so this record right here, man, is like, it was fun to do it with somebody else and have him there and us to see, the hard work pay off, man. So, and we had a lot of work with, Mole Man, and everybody was on this joint, man.
Madlib.
Yeah, Madlib. I'm looking on here.
M Boogie, I think he produced.
M Boogie. We had cuts on here, I think, from I want to say Revolution did some stuff on here, man. My man Walt. Chuck Taylor was the only person that was featured on there. Yeah, man. So this was one of my favorites, man, right here too. So I'm still in a good place right here. But Cali Agents, How the West Was Won was you know, another brick in the foundation for sure.
You know, one question that comes to my mind that somehow you work together with the Moment from Chicago, and
Right.
then you had him on Hostile Environment, but nowadays you never collaborated with him.
Yeah, you know what, man? I don't know. It's just like time and space, I guess. I don't know. You know, we did a lot of good work together, and then, you know, they started their own label and started doing their thing, and I started doing other things with other people and branching out. So, you know, I would like to get back together and do something with Panic, and, you know, I always try to keep up with what they're doing and stuff. So maybe sometime in the near future, it'd be cool.
Hey yo, let's get it on. The Solefather Rasco still back in the cuts. They go nuts, fresh to dig out the guts.
Oh, okay, I'm still in a good place here. I'm still in a good place. 20,000 Leagues Under the Street, Volume 1. This was my first record on my own label, Pockets Linen. And so this joint right here was just me wanting to put out people that I thought, you know, at the time that was dope. You know, Zion I, Encore, Phil the Ag, Saphir, who you know was a good friend of mine, Grouch, who I've always liked from Living Legends, Cali Ages, my man 427, and then some up and coming people, Epitome and Fly and Rue. So this was this was just me trying to, you know, introduce my label and show people what was going on. So I was still in a good place. See, I got the nice chain on and all that. So I'm still in a good place right here. So this is actually, you know, so this one for me was definitely a lot of work going into that, you know what I mean, to getting the label deal and all of that stuff. So, because I was coming from Stone's Throw and people knew me from that, so to start my own thing was a whole nother, you know, element. So yeah, this was very good for me too.
So how come that you weren't signed to a longer contract to Stone's Throw, or what?
Because at the time, I think the opportunities came for me to start my own thing. I went to school for business management, and I always wanted to have my own thing, you know. And so being able to learn from Peanut Butter Wolf and how he did his thing, you know, he said, you know, I think you should take this opportunity to start your own thing. And then so it gave me the confidence to go out, start Pockets Linen, and so, you know, I'm grateful for that.
Yo, the underground rap veteran, kid to bring you cats the medicine and stop all the shit you been peddling. Ain't nothing better when your pockets is fat. Niggas get up in the game and start changing their stats.
Oh, okay. Gunz still hot, still in a good place. I'm waiting for the bad parts to come, but no. Yeah, this joint right here was the first single off of the 20,000 Leagues, and Gunz still hot. You know, I got my daughter in the stroller with the mic, you know, and yeah. And so at this time in my life, I was changing. You know, growing up, I was with my daughter every day. You know, so I was letting dudes know, like, yeah, I'm pushing my daughter around in the stroller, but the gun's still hot, meaning I'm still the same dude, but I'm growing up now, you know what I mean? And I got responsibilities, man. So I just wanted to show that on here, and yeah, absolutely.